It's Cyrano de Bergerac, and I would like to welcome all of you to the Tour de France. Vive la France!
Vive la France!
I'm sorry, I did not hear you at all. Vive la France!
Vive la
I
France!
want to hear just you two by yourselves. Vive la France! Everyone together, vive la France!
Vive la France!
Merci, thank you all, and welcome to the Tour de France. Just a public service announcement. I would like all of you to know that random drug testing is in effect from this very moment. Therefore, let us see. As you all know, the Tour de France is a 100% fact-based tour of Newmarket. We will be starting here. We will be touring all of the different villages of the area, and then we will drop you off somewhere close by. Now, as you know, the Tour de France is a group sport. It is all about proper formation and aerodynamics. Therefore, it is incumbent upon us to teach you the proper formation, the proper form for perambulating the path. We call this the sachet, and the ladies shall demonstrate it for you now. Princesses, the sachet. There you go. Notice how they are swinging their hips, almost as if they want to knock over the person next to them. Now everyone else can try. Everyone just grab the person next to you and sachet.
It's a man's
Go ahead, wait, swing the hips. Wait. Everyone swing the hips together and walk. Walk, go ahead. Wait, very good. Very good. I think that is excellent. Now that we all know the proper form for perambulating the path, I think it is time for us to get on the road. And we're walking!
Hey, come on, get up. Get up, we're walking.
Come on, Madeline.
Right this way, quickly. The Tour de France is a timed event, remember. Quickly. Now, as you see, we start our tour here at the Musketeers Banquet, right over here on your left. The musket, as some of you may know, is a small handheld cannon. It is very rare today. However, trust me, in the future they will be all the rage. But for now, you can simply sit down, eat some good food, drink some wine, and be able to say, I was a fan before the French Revolution.
Hey! No revolutions.
Oh, of course not, Your Majesty, of course not. And we're walking!
Hello, King Francois.
Sunlight, I am allergic. It's bad for my pasty complexion.
Everybody hurry up. It's a time trial, you know.
Right this way.
You did not get there
Are you
fast
right,
enough.
Madeline?
Madeline.
Vive la France! You're going to join us for the tour?
Oh,
Oui.
Come closer,
Come closer. Wait, please do. I know. Over there. The Greek Agora. The Greeks, of course, are famous for inventing both homosexuality and homophobia, so thanks for that. They also invented dramatic irony. Go figure. Over there, we have the executioner. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. Cyrano, I love executions just as much as the next guy, but I just do not want to get it on me. Is there any way to have an execution that is less gory? Well, let me let you in on a little secret. In France, we have an engineer by the name of Jacob Guillotine, who is coming up with a new form of execution that will be much more efficient. Spoiler alert!
And we're walking.
I need to talk to this guy, because I have a torture chamber back home in Transylvania. And this is very, very messy.
At the moment, we are passing through Italy. If you are fans of big meatballs in your mouth and sauce dripping down your face, this is the place to go. Excusez-moi.
You like meatballs, son?
Ahead of you, to your right, you're going to see the Hacienda San Jorge. The Portuguese, after traveling 2,000 miles to the New World, 5,000 miles, excuse me, to the New World and back, they have finally returned with something of value. They call this the Brazilian food. This is where you sit down, eat vast quantities of meat, and pass smelly gas for the next 2 weeks. I will tell you though, that the restaurant is very, very romantic. It is a wonderful place to go, especially at night when it is all lit up by candlelight. Just be careful not to touch the candles, because of course, if you touch the Brazilian candle, you end up with the Brazilian wax. And we're walking. At the moment, we are passing through Spain. As we do so, be sure to tell all the Spaniards that the Inquisition was a waste of time But not to worry, they should just send an armada to England. They will never expect it.
Brilliant.
I thought this was funny,
We are in a time trial, people. Hurry up. Speed counts, every second counts.
Sorry, not trying to hold a hand or anything. Bye, kids. I'm going to leave you here.
Oh,
Especially you, Madeline.
no, well, we can be Madeline Square.
And our second predetermined stop.
Hello. Your Majesty, I have a big problem.
What's that?
My armor is way too good at saving my life. Do you have any suggestions or anything that I could do to remedy that?
I have a great idea. Cut giant openings so your enemies can always reach full penetration.
Oh, mon Dieu! Such a brilliant suggestion! And look, there's a chainmail shop right there!
Shocking!
I never would have expected that.
Oh,
On the plus side of things, at least while I'm getting stabbed to death, I look sexy while I'm doing it. Speaking of which, there is a parade every weekend, every day at 12:30 on that balcony right there, of all of the ladies of Newmarket wearing chainmail and nothing else. Every day, 12:30.
Please bring your children.
No! Do not bring your children! And we're walking!
Mon Dieu.
Follow Cyrano.
Indeed.
That's his name, Cyrano de Bergerac.
Well, everyone must be careful as we are walking through this next area that you do not fall asleep, because we're about to walk through the most boring part of the Tour de France. England.
Oh, everybody hates England. Oh. I mean, what? That's just rude, people. Be nice.
Well, at least do not eat their food. Land.
And look, what a pleasant surprise. To your right, it is Lady Boleyn, the King of England's mother-in-law. We like to call her Lady B because she is the biggest bee in all of Europe.
Isn't that charming? I embrace all of them.
Now in a moment we'll be passing the Globe stage. The Globe is famous for hosting the world's second greatest playwright ever, William Shakespeare. Your Majesty, what do you think of this William Shakespeare?
All right, let's be honest here. France loves William Shakespeare. Why? Coriolanus. No, I'm joking. He actually has some decent plays. Let's think about it. Romeo and Juliet, which teaches us all that in 3 days we can fall in love, commit suicide, and buy roofies from priests. And there's Hamlet. Hamlet's a good one. I mean, honestly, you know what? If he just said, I love the girl at the very beginning, there would have been no problems. I mean, why doesn't he just say, I love the girl? Isn't that right, Cyrano?
Wait, what?
Why doesn't he just say, I love the girl? Isn't that right, Cyrano?
I don't know what you're speaking about, Your Majesty.
Roxanne, wouldn't you just love it if he said, I love you?
Well, of course, because they're real bad and he would just open up and say how he feels.
Oh, isn't that right, Cyrano?
And we're walking!
Oh.
Oh, mon Dieu.
For those of you who read, that was subtle implication. Ever so subtle.
Directly ahead of you, you can see the Queen's Pantry. It is, of course, the English Queen's Pantry because it is always open.
Mon Dieu.
Don't worry about that.
Leaving you, Sean.
To the left, you will see King Henry's table. Do not worry. If you scratch yourself, you will not catch syphilis. They sterilize. Oh, come on. That was really bad. You know it was.
What?
No, I mean the syphilis. It was horrible.
Let's go!
Make way for the Queen! arches were actually built in the 11th century. In the year 1066, on the date of June 6th, the English, in a brutal onslaught of the beaches of Normandy known as D-Day, they had just a brutal, brutal attack. Millions died. In retaliation, Guillaume le Conqueror went to England, and at the Battle of Hastings on October 10th of the year 1066, he pounded the British derrieres!
Oui, there has never been such an English derriere pounding.
Indeed. So, in celebration, he built those arches, called them Les Arcs de Triomphe, and underneath them he placed a commemorative volume known as the Doomsday Book. Did I mention that this tour is 100% fact-based? And we're walking!
So, heavy book, something that
To your right! To your right, you will see Barbarian Way. Now, barbarians are famous for wearing black and brown leather at the same time. No.
So we're going this way.
Mesdames et messieurs, right now you're passing the Gypsy Guerrilla Band. They are called that because they like to hide out in the shadows and then jump out and play music at you very, very fast. I'm very thinking that you guys And over here you will see the King's Feast. Now, the King's Feast is a place where you can sit down, eat some excellent food, drink unlimited beverages. Please come closer. My voice is straining. Please, please, come close to me. Merci, merci. Come close to me. Merci. Thank you. Alors, the King's Feast. You may sit down, eat good food, drink unlimited beverages, and watch some very, very questionable entertainment. For those of you who are too poor to afford the small fortune that it costs to eat there are pubs on both sides where you can drown your sorrows.
Now further down, there is Brigadoon Brewery.
A craft place to drown your sorrows.
It disappears and reappears so often we have no clue if it's there right now. You read, you don't. All right, I get it. Further down is the Odeon. It has the great French mime Arsène. You know, that shows there's hope, I guess.
For the French.
These are light jokes, people. And we are walking. Oh, everyone, look ahead. You will see a very rare sight. What is known as a Scotsman.
Great
Now,
Scott.
The Scotsman wears something that we invented 250 years ago. It is called the kilt. Now, the kilt we invented as a joke. Unfortunately, the Scotsman adapted it into his everyday life. The reason being, a sheep can hear a zipper a mile away. Now we are walking down what is called Wizard's Way. I know what you're thinking. Wizard's Way? What a corny name. Well, it actually makes perfect sense.
Mad
If
life.
you look ahead and to your right, you will see a wine tasting. Something Divino, I don't know. And as we all know, after several hours of tasting wine, you have to whiz quite hard. Haha, that's right, I went with the peony joke. Huh? No? No one?
Very good.
And this is His Majesty, the King of France. Buongiorno.
And right over here, everyone, joining us for the last part of the tour is the Mona Lisa.
Buongiorno.
The famous Mona Lisa. Now, just do not mention a certain painting by a certain painter.
No.
She's very upset because he painted her without any eyebrows.
The painting looks nothing like me. It's a piece of crap is what it is. Oh, grazie. Leonardo da Vinci? Leonardo the Crap is what his name is.
To your left, you will see the King Swingers. This is where all of the gentlemen put their keys into a giant hat, and the ladies put them
No,
out.
not that kind of swinging. Not that kind of swinging. It's a giant swing set. Seriously.
You have to admit my suggestion was better though.
Oui, oui.
Make way for the Tour de France!
Bye, man.
Madison,
Bye-bye.
how are you doing? Are you trying to buy a flower?
We are stopping.
And we're stopping!
Everyone nice and close.
Coming closer. You might want to plug your ears for this part.
Why?
Just because, not you. Lords and ladies, I have unfortunate news. Da Vinci has recently passed.
Yes!
Really?
Yes! He owes me money. I can
Oh. Anyway, Da Vinci in his last moments looked up to me and said, Francois, I have one last great idea. I looked down at Da Vinci and said, yes. What is it, Da Vinci? Take ice. Add flavor. You will make so much money. I have so much money, Da Vinci. Man, was he right. As you can see, Da Vinci Dots is right over there. Now, in his last moments, I inhaled his last breath. I know what you're thinking. That is just creepy. Well, I firmly believe that such a genius should never truly leave this world. And we're walking!
I am really creeped out now. Francois, Your Majesty, good day. Good day. Did he happen to mention anything about all these, thousands and thousands of lira for that stupid training?
Said nothing about you.
What, Lisa?
I'm gonna kill that stinky little bastard. No way, he's already dead.
Oh, we gotta run.
Wait,
No running without It looks like the yellow jackets will be shared by all this year. Hello, here we are at the final stop of the Tour de France. If you look all the way down there, you can see the Musketeers Banquet where we started our tour. Right down here on the right, you can see the Sea Devil Tavern. This is the privateers pub, the pirates pub, if you will. They are very famous for their fish and chips. So if you're a big fan of cut pieces in your mouth, that's the place to go.
Careful.
And of course the joust over there, where which will be starting in just about 25 minutes. Now, make sure that you go and sit in the green section where you can root for France. Let's see, is there anything else?
I have a question. Do they have an Italian section in the joust?
I believe they do not have an Italian section because the Italians do not know how to fight.
But anyway,
If anyone else has a question, you may ask it and we will either answer it or ridicule you appropriately.
thusly shown.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Tour de France. We hope you had a wonderful time. And as always, vive la France!
Vive la France!